In this video today, we are heading on board MSC Meraviglia, and I'm going to be giving you a full tour of a balcony cabin up on deck number 12 of the ship. This type of room is the most common on board the ship, with around 1,300 of them on board. In case this doesn't give it away, MSC Meraviglia is huge. You might be familiar with this ship because she shares a ship class with some other hugely popular ships, namely MSC Bellissima, MSC Grandiosa, MSC Euribia, or MSC Virtuosa, but each one is a little bit different from an onboard experience point of view. There's so much to do on this class of cruise ship, from restaurants to bars to show lounges and theatres to swimming pools to a water park and so much more. If you'd like to see more from this ship, head to the description of this video where I'll leave the links to more episodes from my time on board. If you do enjoy this video, please support my channel by clicking the thumbs up button underneath, and also click subscribe to help my channel to grow and reach more people. Anyway, let's head on board. I'll see you up at the cabin. Let's get started on this balcony cabin. The room that we're going to look at today is cabin number 12084. Don't worry that that's got 5 digits in it, it's really easy. That means that you're in cabin number 84, up on deck number 12 of the ship. So welcome to the cabin. This cabin is a forward balcony cabin, which means that you'll find it towards the front part of the ship. Coming into the room, it's fairly similar to the construct of most other balcony cabins that I've shown you on my channel. You've first of all got the bed, you've then got your desk area, and you've got this sofa here which would be converted into a sofa bed if you were to have another 2 guests in this cabin with you. Let's start by looking at this area over on the left hand side. This is your in-room vanity, and it's got one of the largest mirrors that I think I've ever seen at a vanity station. It's great. Anyway, over here underneath the TV, you've got this really handy paper storage area, and that's directly above your cabin phone. You've then got your desk with the various bits of paperwork that you'll receive when you embark your cruise, and over here, you've got an ice bucket and 2 glasses. The minibar would be in here, and then as we head along, you've got a little stool underneath, and if we pull this out, this is where you'll find your hairdryer. I should say, as we go around this room, please excuse the fact that my belongings are unpacked. I often tend to show you a room before I unpack, but I didn't film early enough in this case. Moving over here to look at plug points, you've got 2 US plugs, 1 USB, and 2 European. So I think this room is fairly well accommodated when it comes to plug points. Looking over by the bed then, you've then got a small bedside unit with no doors and just open storage underneath the desk. And then you've got your bedside lamps. These are fixed to the wall, and you've got 1 large lamp and then 1 individual reading lamp that you can turn and angle to make sure that you can get the right level of light to, for example, read when you're in bed at night. Those lamps also have 1 USB directly underneath. At the bottom of the bed, you don't have your TV, you've got artwork, but the TV is just slightly over to an angle, presumably to make it a little bit easier for any guests that you might have on the sofa to also watch TV. Over here is where you'll find your primary cabin storage. You've got some open storage, shelving, you've got your safety deposit box, and as we go down, you'll then find that you've got a couple of drawers. I do think that this storage would be fairly limited or tight if I had 4 guests in here, but as a solo traveller, it was absolutely fine. The doors didn't close overly easily, but maybe that was just that, yeah, this wasn't the best quality of wardrobe in this room. Anyway, there's all of my belongings in there, so you can see that as a solo on here for 10 nights, I more or less filled that space, so I'm not sure how I would be if I had other people in this cabin as well. So there's the room. Let's now go around and head towards the bathroom. Up first, you've got 3 hooks, which are directly behind the door when it opens, so really useful for storing lanyards or anything else. You've then got a full height mirror going all the way from the floor up to the ceiling, so don't worry, about not being able to check out your full outfit before you head out for the day. You've then got your air conditioning box. I found the aircon on this ship to be absolutely great, no complaints at all. Underneath there, you've got your do not disturb or your make up room signs, and they will illuminate on the outside of the door to alert your attendant. You've then got your energy saving console, so you need to have your room key in there for the electricity to work, followed by your light switches. Let us now head in to the bathroom. I am very open about the fact that I love an MSC bathroom, and you know what I'm going to say. No shower curtain. Yes, absolutely excellent. Long may that continue. I find these bathrooms to be really luxurious actually, considering what you're paying for your MSC cruise. They always feel spotless. Here's your shaving outlet up here. And even the included toiletries I think are really good with MSC. In the shower cubicle you've got an extendable washing line. You've then got a shower head which detaches from the wall. It's also a really good height, so I'm 6'4" and I had no issues at all. And here's the toiletries that I mentioned, which are a bespoke fragrance designed specifically for MSC. So absolutely no complaints at all about the bathroom. You even have two hooks as you're leaving the room on the right hand side on the back of the door. Now let's walk back through the cabin and let's head over to be honest, the part of the room that you're really paying the money for here, and that is your outside space or your balcony. Up first, we'll talk about the light switch on the left-hand side. This will operate the light outside on your balcony, so if you are outside at night, don't worry, you've got a little light that you can put on so you can see what's going on. This balcony has child locks on it, as do the majority, if not all, balconies on the ship. All you have to do is click that forward and it would lock it at a height to make you a little bit more reassured if you leave children in the room while you're in the bathroom, for example. And here's the view from your balcony. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? You will notice that the right-hand side of this balcony is a steel wall, whereas the left-hand side looks like a fairly typical balcony divider. That's just because of the location of this room on the ship. In terms of curtains, you've got two different curtains on here. First of all, you've got a really thick blackout curtain, followed by the more decorative one that would be at the front if you're in the cabin. Let me just take you one more look out so that you can get a little bit of a feel for the location of this room. There's the bridge that you can see poking in at the very front of your screen there, and that is all the way at the very, very front of the ship. So that is a really quick room tour of a balcony cabin on board MSC Meraviglia. I really hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you have, please remember to give it your thumbs up underneath and also click subscribe to help my channel to grow and to help my content reach more people. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. If you enjoyed this video today, did you know that you can become a member of my YouTube channel for an exclusive behind the scenes look at some of the ships that I'm travelling on? If you're over on Patreon, then I would love to see you over there. All you have to do to join me on that community is just search www.patreon.com/FRASER at SEA. Both my YouTube memberships and my Patreon site lead directly to me getting on more cruise ships, and both offer a completely behind the scenes look at what's going on.